Friday the 19th of July 2019, day 3 of my walk in here down at Honeycut Selworthy. Now today, because of the weather, which amazingly is bright at the moment, but we have had heavy rain this morning, which is why it's now 12 noon and I'm only just venturing out. But the weather, the showers that is, are not over yet. Hailstorm is due, but I've got to do some walking. So how much filming I get done today I do not know. So I've chosen a short walk, 5.5 miler, and much of it duplicates what I did yesterday. So I won't bother filming the initial section, but I do want to capture some of what I missed yesterday because my camera battery ran out, and that is in Horner Woods. Just to give people an idea of what I went through yesterday afternoon. Wonderful scenery. Hopefully the hailstorm will arrive when I'm in there. Let's see. Okay, let's press on. So, ascending the quiet lane as I did yesterday, with its view back to the church, the omnipresent Selworthy Church. Now at this point we do a left here, unlike yesterday where I continued straight up to a crossroads. Take a left here to Luccombe. Great views back from Bossington Beach and Hill along the ridge line, past the village of Selworthy, the beacon, and it's starting to spit. So yeah, what do I do now? Waste of time putting on a waterproof because it's so humid, but it prevents filming, that's a problem. Still drizzling. This is the village of Luccombe, and under normal circumstances they very handily provide a picnic table on their village green with some seats. I'm just about to have a look at the church. This is Luccombe Church. Not sure of the name, but I shall find out shortly. Luckily it's open. This is St Mary's, and what would have been the bell tower, no longer used by the looks of it. Lovely place, well maintained. Still got lots of stained glass windows. Probably escaped the Reformation. Sorry, yeah, that's right, the Reformation. That's what I'm thinking of. Always like to get an organ shot in with its various stops there. As you can hear, the sheep outside, probably mobile lawnmowers, like yesterday's one, which I wasn't able to get on camera unfortunately, but at Stoke Perrow Church they had an elderly black sheep looking after the grass. Poor old thing it was. Views back, entrance door there. Walking up Stony Street, Luccombe. Lots of National Trust properties here, as you can see by the paintwork. Now following a footpath behind the church, appropriately enough to Chapel Cross. Okay, we're now back at the crossroads that I was at yesterday, I came from up that lane, did a right and a quick left onto the forest trail. Today we're taking the road for Cloucham, Dunkery Beacon 2.5 that I pointed out yesterday. And we're not taking that immediate left to Brockwell, but continuing up the lane. Thus, lovely views back, the omnipresent Selworthy Church again, and the estate to the east of it. Having just crossed the cattle grid, now take this forest track on the left. Road continues on and it's still drizzling. So this is a different section of woodland to yesterday, but much of the same forest plantation. Lovely, and I'm in here while it's drizzling, which is good. The open moorland referred to in the text will soon be more trees by the looks of it, the way they're growing. Cracking view at the moment though. So 1:30, back where I was yesterday at the viewpoint at Webber's Point. Let's get that right, Webber's Post. Can't even remember that in 24 hours. Anyway, it's still spitting, but I'm going to have a little pause here, respite. Fantastic. There's a little wisp of cloud over there. Hope you can see that. Pretty much sums up what the weather's doing today. So this seat is dedicated to the memory of Mary Gaskell, who lived a short life really, 1919 to 65. It's only 46 years old. God rest your soul. Thanks for the bench. Passing the Ackland Family Memorial again. Duplication from yesterday, but shortly after here comes fresh scenery. Dunkery looks ominous today in the cloud, as you can see up there. Glad I got that in yesterday, albeit that the camera packed up. At least I achieved my aim. Okay, where the path splits here, we take the left fork with the quill symbol. So that's that one. And that's the one I came up yesterday. So change of scenery now. Still spitting. Lovely mixed woodland here, dominated by Scots pine at the moment. Lovely aroma in the damp air. Continue here for a very short distance along the permitted bridleway marked Horner, and there should be views over Porlock Bay according to the text from here, but I don't see any unless the trees have grown up in the intervening years. Then you come off the permitted bridleway there by these two pines and take this unmarked path down on your left. 2, some pretty steep and slippery descents here, particularly after this drizzle. Damp leaves as well. Coming out of that deer gate there, we now descend left into the village of Horner, where I was yesterday, but via a different direction. As the rain comes down again from here on in, it's duplication past the tea room here, and from the woods straight ahead there, yesterday's walk. So here I am, back in the boot room, looking out at even heavier rain. I managed to get back just before this heavier rain started, but still got a little bit wet. So a good choice made today, I think. A shorter walk, it's a good challenge. Nice bit of variety there in 5.5 mile, 2.5 hours. So that was the Luccombe, Webbers, Post and Horner walk completed. One more to do tomorrow, back to Minehead, when hopefully the sun will be back out by all accounts. Fingers crossed.